wasn't a matter of not knowing I needed to do something.
I clearly understood the scriptural mandates to love our neighbour, to reach out to the poor, and to work to end injustice.
I was well aware of the enormity of poverty and suffering in the world.
I knew I needed to lead my congregation to do something about the inequalities that exist between the rich and the poor.
I just didn't know what to do.
Or where to begin.
I didn't want to do the wrong thing and join the ranks of those who with good intentions have only made things worse.
I didn't want us to just rush in.
Trying to save the poor.
Trying to fix their problems.
By imposing our solutions from our limited Western perspective.
I wanted our church to make a deep and personal connection with the poor.
To understand their plight.
To learn how best to serve them.
I wanted to find a way to engage all of our church in this mission.
From the youngest to the oldest.
I knew that we'd been blessed with more than adequate resources.
So that we in turn could be a blessing to others in desperate need.
But I also realise there's a lot we can learn from the poor.
We need what the poor have and are eager to share.
Faith in the midst of adversity.
Contentment and gratitude in extremely difficult circumstances.
And generosity that will humble even the most generous among us.
That's when I learned about Compassion Church partnerships.
And how we could achieve all these things.
Through our church partnering with Compassion and one or a number of churches in the developing world.
Strategically focusing our resources on helping those in desperate need in a specific developing community.
For over 50 years, Compassion has been ministering to the least of these.
They're equipping and empowering the local church in the poorest communities around the world.
To reach out with the love of Jesus to children trapped in poverty.
Not all that long ago, very few were involved in mission in our church. But now, through our church partnership, many individuals and families are involved and growing in Christ because of it.
Through our church partnership, we are now helping a local church in a developing community, showing Christ's love to children and the community around them.
Our church took the step to partner with Compassion and a church in the developing world to release children from poverty. And yours can too.
Let's join together to see the church stand up to be the hope of the world.
Learn more about how your church can minister to the poor.
And how your congregation can be ministered to by them.
With a church partnership through Compassion.
Through Compassion.
Through Compassion.
Start a journey of transformation today.
You'll be surprised how easy and transforming this can be for your church.
We